Not long ago, Patrol Officer Laura received a report and arrived at a scene that left her stunned. On the ground, she found a severed hand missing its index finger buried under some dirt. Realizing the severity of the situation, she immediately cleared away nearby stones and soon uncovered a man's face. He had been murdered and buried there. Nearby, on the train tracks, Laura spotted some clues left by the killer: screws, newspaper scraps, powder, and asbestos. Just then, she heard a train approaching in the distance. Though just a patrol officer, Laura understood the importance of preserving the crime scene and quickly flagged down the train. She also photographed the evidence on site. To help estimate the killer's shoe size, she even used a US dollar bill as a scale reference. When the homicide team arrived, Laura handed everything over. But to her surprise, team leader George harshly criticized her, claiming that stopping the train was a rookie mistake. Laura could only roll her eyes at the uncalled-for scolding. But the next day, the homicide unit came back to her. They realized the killer had deliberately left behind clues. This was no ordinary murder. It might be the beginning of a serial killing case. To solve it, they enlisted the help of a legendary criminal profiler. Denzel specifically asked for Laura to assist. He saw potential in her meticulous attention to detail and believed she could become a great psychological profiler. But Laura was shocked to see her idol confined to a hospital bed, paralyzed from the waist down. Years earlier, Denzel had been injured during a crime scene investigation. Now, only his index finger and brain still functioned. His condition could worsen at any moment and leave him fully comatose. The team set up the hospital room as their investigation HQ, and using the evidence Laura had gathered, Denzel quickly began his analysis.
Asbestos on a track bed where there shouldn't be any. An iron bolt holding down a piece of paper, a book page with 119 written on it. Decaying oxidation on the bolt's head, but none on the thread, which says to me that someone removed it from somewhere else.
He noted that the crime scene was intentionally staged. Among the shredded book pages, he spotted the number 119, today's date. Police had also received a report that a couple had vanished after hailing a cab that morning. The male victim was confirmed to be the same man found buried. Denzel also observed that the wedding ring left on the victim's finger suggested the killer was taunting them. The wife was still alive and being held hostage. All the objects at the scene were antiques. On one of the screws, they even found an old, torn piece of paper, though its origin remained unknown. The powder left at the crime scene was discovered to be made of crushed seashells. Denzel quickly recalled a 1913 case in which a wealthy entrepreneur had been kidnapped and shot in the head. His body was buried in similar shell fragments near a building in New York City. At that moment, Denzel realized the victim's wife was likely being held in a basement near that same building. The newspaper left at the scene had the time 4 o'clock circled, which likely meant that the killer planned to murder the woman at 4 p.m. today.